Hey, everybody. You are about to hear a brief retelling of the movie Ghosted. Before we get started, hit the like button and subscribe. It may only be a click for you, but it has a significant impact on the channel. The film begins with Sadie Rhodes driving when she receives a call from her therapist. She is lamenting the recent loss of a coworker, Eva, and the therapist advises her to take action to move on. Sadie informs her that she will stop for groceries. Cole Turner runs a herb stand at a nearby farmer's market. Cole's friends and coworkers believe he is still hurting from a recent breakup and encourage him to get out of his comfort zone. Sadie arrives seconds later to purchase a houseplant from a neighboring vendor, but Cole steps in because the dealer has taken a break to get high. Cole and Sadie begin talking, but it quickly turns into a disagreement about the sort of houseplant she should acquire because she informs Cole that she is frequently not at home due to work. The other seller returns and tells Cole to pursue Sadie, which he does and attempts to apologize before inviting her out for coffee, which Sadie accepts. Cole and Sadie embark on a date where they grab coffee, visit a museum, and he demonstrates the steps featured in The Exorcist. Later, they go to a karaoke bar, where Sadie performs, but Cole refuses to go because he is too bashful. Cole brings Sadie home, but they are attracted to each other, so he spends the night with her. Cole later visits his family's farm to see his parents and little sister Maddie. It's been a few days since Cole heard from Sadie, and he's already texted her a lot, so Maddie believes Cole has scared her away and is ghosting him. He honestly feels Sadie is the one, but his parents and sister remind him that he does not take risks and has yet to leave the country. Cole then learns he left his inhaler in Sadie's luggage, and since he has tracking tiles on most of his belongings, he discovers Sadie is in London. He plans to perform a grand romantic gesture and surprise her there. Cole arrives to London and tries to find the place using his tracking app. He is led to London Bridge, where 3 large goons apprehend him and knock him unconscious before abducting him. Cole awakens underground, being interrogated by a villain named Borislav. He and his crew believe Cole is an agent known as the Taxman and possesses a top-secret code that Borislav seeks. He uses murder hornets to torture Cole for information, but the door explodes, and Borislav and his men are killed by an armed assailant. The assailant is revealed to be Sadie, a secret operative and the true Taxman. She pulls Cole out and directs her to follow him. Sadie shoots more bad men as they approach the Khyber Pass. Sadie commandeers a sightseeing bus with Cole as additional baddies pursue them. She drives the bus backward as they chase her, only to be shot or blown up. 2 villains board the bus, and Cole murders one by stabbing him in the face with a cactus and knocking him off over a cliff, while Sadie shoots the other and causes him to fall. They flee, but elsewhere, a retired French intelligence operator named Levesque and his sidekick Wagner obtain information about Cole, believing he is the Taxman and possesses the code for a bioweapon known as Aztec. Levesque has placed a bounty on Cole's head for being brought in alive. Cole walks with Sadie, fighting over him, believing she lied to him when she says he was being too needy. She also admits to having killed Elena because she turned out to be a rogue agent. They take a journey to a nearby Pakistani town to meet Sadie's contact, Marco. He believes he and Sadie have a romantic history, though she disputes it, and he cites how he lost a hand while assisting her as a warning to Cole not to become attached to her. Sadie hires Marco to assist get Cole back to the United States so she may continue her mission. Marco is assassinated by a bounty hunter claiming to be the grandson of Sam as Cole and Sadie are set to split ways. He is about to collect Cole's reward when another bounty hunter, the Leopard, shoots grandson and takes Cole and Sadie into his car. Then another bounty hunter, God the Bounty Hunter, snaps Leopard's neck and forces Cole and Sadie to drive. When he escorts them at gunpoint, God the Bounty Hunter gets run over by his barely alive grandson. Before he dies, grandson instructs Sadie where the bounty should be delivered. On their way, Cole reveals the passcode, to which Sadie explains what Aztec is and how Elena knew it before she was killed. Sadie devises a scheme to deceive Levesque by treating Cole like a captive who must be kept alive. They board a plane with Wagner, who is attempting to unlock Aztec from a briefcase that Levesque is holding. Unfortunately, Cole and Sadie's plan fails when Wagner discovers a picture that Cole shot of himself and Sadie in bed while she was sleeping. She is disturbed, but eventually fights Wagner and the other goons before Cole takes a parachute and leaps out with an injured Sadie and Aztec. The two land on an island, where Cole uses the parachute as a tent and utilizes surrounding herbs to treat Sadie's stab wound. While they set up camp for the night, Cole explains why he never travels, using his parents as an excuse and stating they need him, while Sadie admits that her mother died when she was a child. The pair appear to be rekindling their romance. The following morning, Wagner dispatches goons to the site where Cole and Sadie had been tracked. They flee, but are rescued by other CIA agents, who take them both to headquarters. Cole and Sadie are taken into a room for a lie detector test, and Sadie says that saving Cole's life was a mistake since she prioritizes her career before personal connections. When Cole is seen separately by another agent, he shows him photos of Sadie's deaths, but one in particular strikes his attention. It's Elena's corpse, but above her is a houseplant utilized by the ancient Aztecs, implying that the plant's genetic sequence is, in reality, the Aztec code. Cole agrees with the agent's plan to use him to entice Levesque by keeping him pretending to be Taxman. Levesque receives the first portion of the passcode, which Wagner confirms works. Levesque is under increasing pressure to deliver Aztec to his customer, Mr. Utami, who threatens to have him assassinated if he fails. The agent scheduled a rendezvous between Cole and Levesque at a rotating restaurant. Utami joins them, and the plan nearly fails when Cole does not have the passcode, but Sadie appears and reveals herself as Taxman to the criminals. They open the briefcase, and she collects a reward, but she also places a $10 million bounty on Levesque to get them out. A group of bounty hunters then approach Levesque and point their weapons at him, causing the other diners to escape. Soon, a quarrel breaks out, and the diner begins to rotate too quickly. Sadie briefly encounters an ex, a one-eyed bounty hunter named Jonas, who tries to persuade her that she transformed his life, but she is distracted by the major conflict. Cole fights Wagner, and eventually throws him into a rotating gear mechanism that crushes him. Levesque attempts to flee with Aztec after killing Utami. Cole, Sadie, and Levesque are flung against the windows, which start to break under pressure. Sadie blasts a miniature tower, which crashes on top of Levesque and kills him. Sadie catches Aztec before it slips out, and she and Cole kiss. Later, Cole brings Sadie to meet his family. 3 months later, he joined her on missions to gather intelligence, beginning with a weapons dealer named Raul. But first, they have a museum date.